was playing a Clove.
All right, let's see if this looks a little bit better for Washed.
The team might as well just literally use an extra duelist to move through, because you're going to do enough with just an Omen smoke on your side.
Well, Sim is just going to dominate middle of the map.
Yeah, 5-passing crunch on middle. I used to talk about this all the time. And I'm pretty sure they've watched some demos here and they realized that they like to do the... Is this the M80 default when you TP to here? Again, I love it. But I think they just did a bit of a anti, or at least a pistol that has very high success rate of crunching middle. Crunch middle, insta-react over towards sites, going behind.
Heaven with Mocking, trying to keep them in check, doing some damage, but there's the flash, there's a drop down, there's Mocking holding his own in the 1v1.
Actually doable.
And TSM still gonna finish off what they started. This was what, a 4 versus 2? Either way, Bones. He's brought down to his last leg.
Did damage though. Yeah, the shocks are pretty good here. This is nice from TSM. Pretty sure
I thought it was going to be a much cleaner
did it because of the default. Not entirely sure.
Had Paranoia, KO Flash, and a recon to try to get pings, but Mocking just staying in hell, and then his teammate just staying towards the generator avoided most of that utility, if not all of that utility. There was even a teammate flash that didn't allow for TSM to really flood down the way that they wanted to. Like 7 got hit, Ziff got hit, and that really gave a chance here for Wash to play 2 individual 2v2s.
Chucked out some pistol. Yeah, they're really strong. That's why I kind of question mark the
was there to get that pick.
See a couple of teams doing Sheriff on Sova on pistol. I feel like shock dots are incredible. Maybe map dependent, but all the time
they're just
can find a use for him.
to try to hold the A angle.
This team is whoa.
Last map, they're able to just stuff any choke with just
it looked like he was behind the corner there. Must have just got like a...
Now they'll have more options with
a
Reyna and a Yoru,
this team is really Odin pilled.
It is also Wash doing this a
team
man
is
down.
Massively Odin pilled.
So they kind of have B on lockdown.
People who are good on this gun, it make it look beyond broken.
Okay.
It fires way too fast.
Unscathed.
Not breaking a sweat. Spike down 2. Yikes. Sheriffs. No Lear for Knights either. Who needs a Lear, actually?
Everyone?
We still got Sim.
Nice shots. What the hell? Get the Reyna heal as well.
We are not done yet. Knights is not able to heal either, which kind of sucks, but...
Knights would have been not done yet if he was still playing Clove.
One bullet, we're swinging out into the open. Dude, how confident is this guy?
Zip.
Oh my god.
Reveal that he's dropped down and still getting forward. You'll have the Empress regardless next round.
What team does this guy play for?
The last man standing yet again for
The
TSM.
VLR check after that. Why is he so confident?
That is insane shots coming out from Knights. First off,
why is he so confident?
I love that he disrespected the fact that the turret got information on top of the switch. So yeah, he's gonna break it, realizes that he's not getting punished or pushed.
He's 16,
so
and that explains it.
Looking back towards the catwalk and getting the backstep because of the initial 2 players on the top of catwalk creating that diversion. Look at these shots, man.
Wait, am I looking at this right guy? This guy's stats are awful.
And thankfully,
this can't be the
Zip
same
is
guy.
there one more time to save the round on a 1v1.
He hasn't played much.
This is insane. I'm looking forward to Wash starting to dominate here on the attack side with just watching these shots.
T-Dog takes a second before throwing the recon. That gets shot down immediately. So the lurk will remain there for Ion.
The rankers? Dude, it have to be okay. Yeah, dude, it's a different guy. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, these stats are legit. Dude, the guy has the same name as him that has some unfortunate stats.
Kind of really impressing me on this Reyna. Now with the one way, you're able to check things out. But what is the move from Wash? With all this mid control, Sim has denied entry so many times. Not hanging around at tree this time.
That poor guy called astray. Oh, dude, yeah.
He's gonna catch a surprise from Kane.
I would just change my nickname, I think. Get a rebrand, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. You want to stay away from this guy. Reinvent yourself. Okay, this guy's a beast, let's play.
From TSM to fight back against the information that they find.
Okay, Kane, this is the version I wanted to see.
Yeah, but this was just a bonus, but as we can see, obviously, nothing
for them.
damage done at all, not even an armory buy at the moment.
Spike, but Hey, if you can do damage. Just saw someone drop a gun, so ooh, there's too many people there. He almost dropped Mocking.
So another
Ace
ace
is
flawless for Washed. But that's the thing. So to continue on with that point.
All right, double armor rebuy.
The free real estate
See the big buy
on top
rounds.
of middle, there might be a time now where TSM's like, okay,
The
we're
op
gonna
comes
go
out, they have enough money for the op, so we're gonna see like over just like 3 use of the Reyna flashes.
The information that you're trying
Default
to get
over towards middle probably has to happen while we TP here.
And you're also potentially
Now
adding
you're up
more
against the
bodies like
op.
they are right now, so you have an opportunity for Wash to work the extremities a little bit more. So all that works. They're working towards the side where the alarm bots should be gone from. The turret's potentially still going to be on the switch. They have 3 players from TSM on middle, and
Wait
Wash
for the
just avoided the
recon mid.
recon, so they can late hit into B now. Oh no, you're peeking with the spike blocking.
Yoden's still a threat, but Jerome
A good bait for the
gonna
Omen.
suss out the op. Almost got body blocked from getting away.
The giant
Still
bait.
threatening
This depends on how
Wash,
long they look at
making
this
them
for.
think twice. Now the offensive smoke just to creep up, take real estate step by step, and now the op in B. This is Washer not gonna like hitting that site. So into tree they go with the alarm bots, with the KJ util. They're aware they have to take care of. Clear into glass, drawing out some fire. Knights with the peekaboo, but didn't swing at the same time as others.
At least they're on the same page for it.
And it
I'm
evens
in
up the
for it.
numbers 3-3.
Him dodges recon or recon under even. Oh, that turret's
Focus
actually
on
sick.
generator now, and almost got that timing with the turret before it spotted Sim.
Did the Odin off on site? It's gonna be good
Time's
here.
out. It's better than the op if you want to brawl through
Oh
it.
my god, the shock that was pretty legit as well.
T-Dog gets ready to recon into the site to set up Sim, but wasn't expecting Wash to be that close. And Ion still remains, and that fumbled or foiled all the plans out of TSM as they
Just go save it,
just
dude.
trying to execute a plan, and Wash just ripped that all up. At least T-Dog gets one for the road to try and keep the op, but Wash have now tied things up.
Walking just saw him too, so they're gonna try to run him down.
Pings go
So
out.
they'll reload.
Wow.
Trying to come through
He
from
actually
late
nearly got
into
him through the
main.
door. That would have been sick.
At this
Imagine
point,
it.
potentially T-Dog's gonna be able to save his weapon, but as the clock runs down and the spike's going out, and we have a round coming out from Washed, I gotta say, initially it looked really good from Wash's positioning to
Okay,
really
saved up.
add that conditioning onto TSM, and then
So
everything
you
was
know
like,
the
what
ops
hell
in
is
play. I
going
mean,
on?
for
Why are
sure,
you
we're
peeking
just
with
straight
the-
up
with the
hitting a
spike
site
into
with
main?
this
Yes, he's droning here
Euro
from
ult.
Fridge back into M2, but if Sim was actually pushed a little bit more forward towards B-Link, that was a free kill and that was spiked down. And then you're walking out and peeking towards B main to get her freely picked off by Sim again. Thankfully, they still have a buddy system to fight back and brute force their way towards short, and somehow converted a 3 versus 5 in their favor because of the buddy system that they themselves instilled on the link hit.
Well, dimensional drift with a judge buy?
Nice, so double flash just because you know where the op was
I wanna
instantly
see
from the
this.
jump peak. That was good.
Because once they Wash figure out what site to hit, this is gonna be interesting.
They still got an ult to clear all these
Because
angles as
everybody's
well.
pivoting back. Yes, he's TPing across here towards that B site. And I was gonna say, are they trying to fake towards B and leaving Maki alone with the spike? I love.
This is nice from TSM.
Clear towards that spot.
Yeah,
find
trying to get a
information.
little bit of
You see
info.
that the
Realize
orb
there's
is gone,
fake
there's
pressure.
nobody there. The
Your ult, they're still just
is
gonna have to
definitely
retake.
coming,
Like,
but it's gonna
watch
be
this
so
so
hard
fun
for
with
them
this
to
round.
retake. I mean, Sim's already down to 23 HP with the op that they saved in their previous round. This is probably just gonna be the ones with the lower HP, the lower rifles rather, trying to just get some exits and save the op in the next round again.
And the judge in that spot too, just you're gonna drop someone guaranteed unless Kane just
yeah,
gets
the
hit by
killjoy,
insane util. But there's the
killjoy just
flank
sits in the
that
off angle. How many are you good
Ion
for?
has to do damage against with the turret smoked off. Ion knows something is up.
Thanks for the bullet. It's
Down,
incredible.
and TSM throughout the paranoia, but Mocking was unaffected, and he picks up 2 with the Odin. And now TSM are in a
Poor,
whole lot of trouble.
poor
You gotta
KO.
save the op, and Ziff wants to go down with the ship.
Wash doesn't want to let that happen though.
Oh, Ziff hit the flash, the decoy of the Yor. That's so sad.
Yeah, and actually, Bones picking up that kill allows for him to get the from the shadows in the next round on top.
Yeah, they at least save the op and they get a full buy behind it, but now they just have the Sova ult, so they're in a good spot. What's the defense ult like? Okay, so it gets a little bit weird. It's definitely more tempted to save the Sova ult when they go for the killjoy. Could also be a step ahead with this. This is an easy call.
Rotate would have happened in the end towards Wash. But you saw towards the very beginning of the round, the jump spot on top mid, Lyra on top of that as it spotted contact onto Sim. So you're wasting out the dash, you're wasting out the free escape card from TSM, and they have to play a little bit more passively, and Wash took full advantage of that. That's a really nice read that they played around the map. And Sim's trying to do the same thing again, and they already expected this because they knew Sim's been off it for the last 2 rounds. So smoking them out quite early here is actually huge.
You have Kane, who's already thrown his teleport back and trying to be aggressive.
Yeah, I would like to see something different from Washed on this, but
from TSM has met some presence, and yet the offensive Hunter's Fury.
Dude, he randomly hit the guy in the side as well. Dude cares in a lot of trouble. I think this is gonna work.
Now Wash can maybe access the back of this site, and I'm surprised. And Sim doesn't want to stop looking at mid.
Yeah. This is gonna be a late crunch back into B.
Not a chance Sim expects this.
Ziff is not going to have any help at
Whoa,
all.
he actually just looked at the same time. That was nuts.
In wine, so you can't even play
no joke, if I went for this swing here, he would have gone down.
So cooked.
Knights is just on an adventure.
Yeah, and Recon got shot earlier from A main, so should expect A main.
Re-clear towards Sim, but
meanwhile, head over towards B site.
Have thrown their
just got to kill everyone.
Your own place. They're at the back of site. Is Ziff? He's not going to go for the lockdown. Just hoping to slow them down, do damage, and really does neither. It's just about time for Wash to wrap up this round, but
I mean, they just save the op again. It's another round where they save the op. Money's already out of control. It doesn't matter. They're gonna get crazy score and attack.
The conditioning that Wash was able to do since that second and third round by just continuing to insert players towards middle. They've been focusing now for TSM to have Sim just
every single round, pretty much
down towards middle to try to shut that down.
They're just gonna try to get better starts into the round with it.
Previous round, he's now been denied by
I tell you what though, Wash are doing like really good at like not giving him anything.
Put this op somewhere that could actually cover the extremities. I wouldn't be surprised now if you're gonna try to be a little bit more proactive, try to get T-Dog to Owl Drone so that Sim can get the line here towards B main.
Last player standing.
And when that happens, though, Wash can go back to the tried and true of working back towards middle and splitting towards A. I mean, they're having a very, very good Ascent attack round so far. And as I've mentioned,
you'll never forget the 2023 Lev saves. Yeah, it was non-stop. It was like this just every single game we watched them.
It's not as crazy, though. It's not as like the double controller smoke thing. These are still quite standard. The only thing that they're missing is that second initiator right into that default comp. But the thing is
they're going to talk about the op here not getting any value. And they're probably just going to try and set it up more. Like instead of just waiting for the picks to come to them because they're not getting picks, they're probably going to have to like...
You wouldn't be able to escape to...
Most obvious is they'll just push B main with someone, rifle goes in fast, shoots the turret, and then you hold B main. I would probably like him to do it on A because I think it's too obvious. But...
like you said, deathballing into any side they want. We know Ascent is more attackers heavy, but TSM can't...
The average age of the Wash team, yeah, it's pretty young, you were saying, right?
Foot off the pedal when it comes to...
I could tell from Haven, they were just like good players.
Regroup their thoughts.
They didn't...
They still got the op carried through.
Push him off enough.
And the thing is with TSM, with this timeout, they don't really have Faded anymore. That used to be the coach here for TSM, right? He's rumored to be going somewhere else. I don't know if that's even confirmed yet, but TSM has lost a little bit.
Would I give Viper the ability to pick up a orb again? Nah, Viper's still really strong in pro play.
But hopefully they find an answer for it, and
Viper's still really good.
Working that extremity, so the op's going towards A main instead of towards B. At least they still have the alarm bot. Aggressive information that they're trying to get off KJ util. The standard that you kind of want to have here from having a KJ on your composition, to
they fake the original pressure. They're going back to the Haven strats. Fake the original pressure with the fast A recon, and then hit the other site in group.
Odin to stop them this time, but TSM hit the decoy and still managed to pulverize Washed and
nicely done. This guy gets a lot of impact. Fair play.
Still left in the corner from the shadows to go towards the site with the spike, and Seven and Sim.
Okay, it's the first time I'd actually go for it with the
He's already wrapping around boats. But, oh, Sim tried to peek with the op, and that op is down. Great shots coming out of Knights.
That was fast.
He cleans up the round.
About that op, yeah.
Crispy shots coming out from
Dude,
this
they
duelist,
saved
man.
the op.
That's insane.
They actually got
But it
like
almost looked
nothing
at
for
the
the
very
op
beginning
every
here
single
for
time they
TSM,
had
they're
it.
trying to go from some
Like
sort
they
of
were
trap
so
mode
on
to
top
see what
of them
gun
having
they're
an
gonna
op,
have.
and they just
14,
didn't give it
I don't know if
any
he had an Odin.
any
No, it's
chance
just
to get anything.
a Vandal.
But
I
it was
thought they were trying
impressive,
go
to be
for
fair.
some sort of like recon paranoia, Odin spray, and double swing off the turret contact, but
Yeah, swing off the
just
recon
like
was
you
nicer
said,
as
one
well.
single Yoru
He's fast.
clone is able to break crosshair placement, force players to turn away, and then they get brute forced by Wash. They have more numbers on the side of Wash to trade that out. I think it was like a 4 at least. 4-on-3 at that B main. This time it's going to be a 5-on-3. Make that even a 6.
They're gonna tank the knife. They're not gonna be able to go out.
Even through the decoy and everything, and good suppression with the knife from 7, but Wash really
still
don't
should be
care.
wrecked. Yeah.
They're just trying to bulldoze their way through the smoke, and TSM have angles watching that doorway, so Wash just flooded into their demise.
They're in a crazy good spot.
Mocking,
If this guy can even just kill one
They
more,
really don't have to save the weapon,
like,
but
the
you also
damage
don't
would
want
be
to give an ult
awesome.
orb. Either way.
He's going to go plant. Knowing Mocking, he's going to go try to win this by just booking it towards A. I don't think they're going to be the team
This
that's going
Bones
to try
guy's been
to
playing for a
save
long
as many
time. He was the
times as they
original
want
rank
to. I
kid,
think they're just going to
farming in
win
Act
rounds,
1 when he was
lose rounds,
14.
no matter
Is
the
that true?
situation.
Awesome.
But that said, I think for TSM off this timeout, you're definitely seeing them being a lot more proactive, going to what Haven was. Just
Oh, he
continue to
considered
stay
it.
close and
That was
trade
nice.
as much as they can and
That's a good
fight
sign.
as much as they can. And it allows GMD to really activate, just like he did on the Astra on that C site of Haven.
Post timeout for TSM works out to just where to place that smoke right at the front door B main and to really hurt Washed. And now you want to start hurting their economy. Washed are pretty rich with the 5 rounds in a row that they won previously. But TSM look way more coordinated and confident when it comes to
TSM even kind of messed up a little bit here. They peeked
these
before the
delays
smoke
and
went
these
down, but
attempts to shoot back.
right.
Another op 2 for Sim.
Honestly, the reset
Back
here
towards B main
could
this time,
mean
so
it's a
keep the alarm
wild
on middle.
half.
Scanning ahead.
So I think you're trying to get an aggressive line here towards a Sim, potentially off a contact of a turret, so you could try to dash away. It's already being pinged out. I don't know if it's a red here on the side of the attack that they kind of just know the setup that Ziff
They're
is
doing
trying to do.
TP here.
But after realizing that, look at the split towards A.
I don't think you needed that leer there, but because you could always have a leer for tree and a leer for glass or a leer into
Yeah, but they're
sight,
faking
but
pressure.
always good to be sure. And Kane will still get first blood for Washed.
He got a lot from
But
his
man,
ult.
the Hunter's Fury from
He got
TSM
a lot from his ult.
really ruined things as Washed now have to go
4
through
tags.
Market and Pizza, and I guess all the way towards Spawn if you're nice.
Yeah, that's
Popping the Empress.
It's a nice spam on top. Keep an eye on
This
the
gets the
Omen just
attention
insta
of
pushes over
Ziff
towards A after
and
winning the
Sim with
duel.
the
He's
op.
hiding wine the whole time.
Can just play from B main, wait
Yep.
for info from Ziff before
Ah,
swinging with
boy.
the op, but anywhere Washed go, they're met by a TSM member lurking around, picking them off. Dropping that
But,
off
like,
really sucks, though.
Gotta
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. These
pre-aim
I
that
don't wanna
after seeing
necessarily
someone
overheat, but
middle.
He's trying to close the gap, but
Look
he
at where
can
they
out the
were
way
on
that
the
he does
radar.
with the rifle, with the operator.
And
I
you,
mean,
you wide
Kane's
and
gonna see
then
that
scope?
miles ahead before Sim can.
One enemy remaining.
Thankfully, GMD rotates back to that pick, and there's a winning condition here. The spike's down.
Yeah, against Ziff. Oh, the
10
paranoia.
seconds left.
And now GMD can just run for his life, knowing Kane probably doesn't have time to plan.
I mean,
and
big round
Ziff
from
can hide in the
GMD.
closet, and that's a nice round for
It was a big round from
TSM. A
T-Dog as
weird
well, to be
one?
fair.
Okay,
It's
so I
still
thought Ziff was gonna
pretty
hide, but hey.
good. Like, they're still, their money's good, and everyone
That's a
from
dimensional
TSM has to, like, rebuy.
Yeah, already had it too, but it
They're-
adds the
they're
credit.
still,
at least
like,
for
so
the rest of
close
the
to
team.
forcing
Still
them
stay
to an
rich
eco.
now for the next round or two. But that said, this was GMD winning this round for the team. Second pop damage after getting the first kill onto the rotate back from Kane. I think he got that lurk kill onto Bones at the very beginning, but hiding inside Wine. But he
That was
won't be able
nice.
to do that anymore because that should be cleared.
Yeah, that was actually nice.
You're gonna see Wash trying to walk back towards
okay.
the A site and work it.
Still think
So
they're
GMD
good
for
for,
2
like, a
rounds in
couple
row,
more.
2 multi-kills. Focusing on what's in front of his crosshair instead of what's on the minimap.
Scanning ahead.
And as he was the ex-IGL with Poise before.
So close.
You definitely see
you
here the
fake
value that he brings
TP,
as a
but the
controller.
knife clears the fake TP.
Wash going back to mid control.
Okay, won't be able to
Have to break the alarm bomb.
drone into tree. TSM.
Yeah, they might have owned this round.
Quietness. They could take back mid control, but we'll see if Bones will spot that out.
Wait, we actually taking this TP in mid? We might take this TP here. We're gonna flash over, take this TP? No.
Look how much map control they get to maybe just walk towards the defensive spawns, where Ziff, the very
yeah,
back,
and TSM are just so fine with the
Knights.
retake of B here.
And Ziff cuts him down. Now I got the paranoia swing from TSM into mid, and that gets traded.
Yeah,
Still
you
the
gotta
number
stay alive. You got
advantage
the
for
killjoy.
defense, with just Ziv. We trying to hold a position for the lockdown, who's still yet to be used. He's
Whoa,
had for
Omen up
rounds.
to back his sight.
Now, danger is pretty
Dude,
close.
GMD's playing pretty well on this map at
And
the
I guess all
moment.
Ziv had to do was wait for support.
Yeah.
And there's your Omen right on the site.
Exactly. TP towards the side, drops the spike again.
One enemy remaining.
So GMD continuing to be a big anchor for the team.
See what Bones can do in the 1v2. Not with the spike. Nothing but smokes and vibes. And 10 seconds left.
Shout out to
Just
GMD again,
walking
back
out
to back
loud,
rounds.
Turns us back at the wrong time, and TSM have tied things up 5-5. On a bit of a streak,
You're
too.
and Reyna,
Watch
I
this-
can see
has
Paper
seen
X
me
running
find a
this.
lot
Yeah,
more
you're not wrong.
successes with their fast tempo plays of just trying
They're
to
doing a
force it
madness
and
at the
trade
moment. They're
back
doing
against
a
TSM,
Deadlock
and
Sage on this
again,
map.
you have great aim coming out of players like Kane and Knight so far as this double duelist. But this is 2 times in a row now where, you know, you're trying to mid-round, trying to move for some sort of play to crunch back towards the spawn, but then you lose the spike in the process of like, oh, wait, we got 15 seconds of plant. We have to make so much noise, and we're giving all of that free information away here, which TSM capitalizes on. But that's also 3 rounds in a row that we get a multi-kill from GMD.
Okay. Oh, this is gonna be tough. He's gonna be revealed right in the middle of the smoke.
No way.
That
That was awesome. Oh, they spotted the guy in heaven. Wait,
Shorty, I think, and Hunter's Fury is gonna get a ping on Simp and dances around him. This
did
delay
they
from
pop
the KJ.
Sova ult too
All
early,
these
or we just fine to ult?
Delayed wash so much. You could have
Yeah, dude,
capitalized on
pop
so
KO
many more
ult.
kills.
Damn, there's
and
a
now
lot
the
of
smoke's in place. It's gonna
the
take an
calling
extra step
has to be good for
Wash
TSM
to get in the
here.
glass. This keeps TSM's position in heaven safe for now.
Oh, dude,
You
I'll
got
take that. What is this Killjoy?
Lockdown. And TSM had a sense of security and washed, maybe left that gap open on purpose. I don't know, but it's a 2 versus 4 retake. GMD
Damn,
and
okay.
T-Dog.
Nicely done. At
just
least
gonna get
forced them
flanked
all to
through
go over
glass.
towards
Only a
heaven.
matter of time. Wash with the lead.
Six, no matter what is good. They probably will lose this just because of ults.
Even before the
Like
lockdown
you would
came
imagine,
through,
these
'cause when
ults
they
are
went
too
down
good,
for that
but
plant,
6
I
is
think if
great.
7 popped his null command, Ian probably wouldn't have a chance here to plant his own lockdown towards that ground. You were talking about the isolation they were trying to do. I mean, he's planted in a safe spot so that his teammates could try to stay alive towards tree. You're funneling everybody towards the right side. You could pinch here from the top of heaven through the window, and you're running the clock in your favor. And you already have players playing inside hell.
Wait,
and
they got these
funneling
ults and with
towards
3 pass
crack
and
gamers.
push middle.
And then hopefully here the double ult will work for TSM on defense. Shark attack to push towards main. But it's GMD that dies.
Knights is so good in these duels. Now still has 1 Lear in the back pocket.
Whoa.
Trying to fight for mid, and then they're just
Oh,
Sim.
whoa.
Just, that's it. That's the sentence. Sim, period. And just with mid
They
control.
get away
and now
with this.
The round looking
I
pretty
get
shot
it.
for
Like
Kane and Mocking.
they
even though
push
got
middle. They
Vandals,
want to
but
fast.
You doing
They're
a
trying to like
Cortex commercial?
create all the pressure over
No.
towards B that
What?
they react over towards A, and then they can just
Period.
Killjoy or retake.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
Old jokes versus new jokes. We'll get
At
them.
least the people that went aggro didn't have the
We'll get
ults.
'em
But
up to date, guys.
Still a good fight though towards middle. But
Sim,
I'm
yeah,
so
Sim did incredibly
surprised that Null command wasn't even popped
Sim-
up by
Sim's
7
very
in the
hit
last
or
round and a
miss.
half, but man,
For sure.
just having enough numbers for TSM to just.
dude has a lot to learn,
fight
but he's
against
also pretty.
Wash.
One
They had
enemy
enough
remaining.
of.
He's
Wash's
also like
shenanigans
pretty
at the
gifted.
beginning.
He's good at the game, but makes a lot of mistakes.
Kane. He's just still going for it with the flash and everything. Oh, man.
30 seconds left.
7 went around the corner. It was so close. What a good play out of 7 and get in that moment. We get a 6-6 half. I wasn't expecting
Silver,
this
like,
after
Wash
the
should be
map
pretty
we
happy with
previously
this.
had, but
It
glad to see
sucks
it
when you
Wash
look at this
locked
and
in
think you
until
could have
the
got more,
end.
but honestly, with this comp, getting that, it's fine.
That's 6 rounds on the attack. And you have to expect here for TSM that Kane and Knights probably will continue to be quite aggressive on their defensive side, just because they
Dude,
only
it'll be interesting
have,
to see how TSM will
really
play this
blocking that's able to
because
get some early,
normally it's like no
initiated
KO, you
information.
can send it.
as is Sova.
Yoru's here, so you're gonna
So you're
hit
probably gonna
a site
double
with
up,
3.
trying to
But
get
honestly,
your
with
Yoru
how
out
this
somewhere a
map
little
is
bit
laid
earlier
out,
on, trying to get
your
Reyna to try to go for
fast site
picks and
hits can be
dismisses.
so good that
The
it doesn't
TSM
matter if there's 3
probably
here.
could try to read
The
into
you
this
just
to
do fast
stick
rounds
together
until
and
they
trade
prove that
or
they can
play a
hold
little
a
bit
site,
more
probably.
passively towards the spawn in these defaults and really force the paranoia and force
The
Wash
fast strats on,
once again
especially
to
over
move
towards
inside the
B,
crosshairs,
is
but
too good. The
this
utility you
round
can
is a
have,
full hit towards the
especially
B side.
KO.
The pings are already coming out.
Oh boy.
Oh, Kane with 2 before the punish. Just for free. Still got a flash, you still got a knife if you're 7.
It's a great recon.
And even through the pings, mocking and Ion get another double kill. So GMD is missing, but now he's getting knifed. Okay, don't let him knife you.
Dude.
Do not let that happen.
Okay.
Watch still get the pistol, and that's
Yeah,
concerning.
they're kind of in control on this
Doesn't
one.
matter how many rounds they're
This
up
was
or
nice
down,
though, right?
will
They walked in
not
front of
be
the
afraid.
turret.
If
But
they have an opportunity to throw some shenanigans, then he will.
no, if the
And look at
turret
that,
can be
just
your point of
unfortunate
contact when you do this,
misplacement
I would
of
rather
that
KO
turret.
despise all the util.
Because we stayed
wanna
outside of
fast
the
B?
radius of what the turret could spot, even had the timing there from Kane. Before the turret even
Huge pistol,
was
yeah, they're
fully
massively in
deployed, the
control.
TSM swung
Especially if
out,
they
and he
get
gets
this
a double
money
kill out of
going.
that, which doesn't give TSM any chances set up at all for the execution. And this is an opportunity now for Wash to really start snowballing the confidence that he just built in that first round.
Yeah, it's like we said, we're just gonna go for site hits. Fast site hits.
Spike down.
Just another double kill on
One
defense
enemy
for
remaining.
free, and Ziff, last one left. Just
get the
no,
orb.
no flash, no help for Sim when he was dashing in. No kind of immediate follow up. It's just like a second behind if you're TSM, and kind of an off map for TSM, but
Yeah, it's a free orb
they'd
though.
only be down 2 rounds.
Just pausing a bit too before he meets his demise. I think that's totally fine. There's probably something from T-Dog to say, hey, just wait a bit. I got something to call.
How's the
I got something to
bonus?
say.
Not bad. Got
and
the
then just
outlaw
go
out,
get
so they have
the
to buy
orb, and
heavy
then
armor.
just
They will have
continue on,
classics
so they don't
anyway,
have
so they
to
will. Wait,
waste out of timeout. So I like these things. That sometimes I deal.
do light armors when you know they got an outlaw?
Especially in eco rounds, sometimes when you hold a question mark of like, hey, where are the, the ones that are saving still in spawn?
Okay, this one.
Because you just don't want to lose the round that quickly enough so that you could actually have the conversation.
Think about Chamber and
Pretty much a
Sunset
free
after the
timeout.
Siphonus. Yeah, I'm not sure the Siphonus has changed too much
Outlaw,
from
Bucky
what Bacon was saying. I don't know.
Ares,
Again, I need to see it
okay.
in things. I'm a
Great,
Chamber
this Ares
believer,
isn't
but
even
also
holding down
Sunset's
B, it's
gone,
over
so
in A.
I would even
They're
just
just
not
gonna keep inserting
bother
Kane
thinking about
with
that
a
map.
Bucky. Got away with murder before, and he's trying to do it again. He's got Ion to swing off of him too. TSM gonna take their time instead of just having Sim dash in. Sim reacting off the contact of the turret, expecting this player to be close and checking the corner to be sure.
Oh, person far away
Now
breaks
the
it.
jig is up, and
Nice.
Sim's kind of just
Person
going
far
in
away
solo.
breaks it. They don't think they're
That's
close.
KJ there, but coming at different angles. The rest of TSM were like selling a fake somewhere else, and well, this is a better round out of TSM
Yeah, I mean,
just through frags.
this was nice from TSM. It's just a
Now it's just bones.
bonus though.
It's a
So
very nice round played by
this
Sim
is
and
okay.
Sim at the
TSM
very
needs to make
beginning.
sure no
I
one goes
think there
down,
was a
even
lineup
armor
of
here.
the Nano Swarm to go in front of B main so that you force Ion to pull his turret back. So as he pulls it back, King Zero is like, well, let me try to move forward. I have a get out of free jail card. He spots the turret, he TPs away, and off that timing, it allows now Sim to start moving up and to get into a corner before the second turret even comes back up from Ion's refresh. So then you have the swing that breaks it through. He thinks that the other player is too far back, and then Sim just swings out to get the pick onto Ion and open up the site here for TSM to take. And a nice little chess match between that 2v2. And that's what dictated the round here for the attack side to take another
Any
close gap by
damage?
1.
No, they hear him.
And for Wash, the slow pace, the slow
Is the
tempo.
armor already low? I
Maybe
wasn't
it's
even
something
sure.
that they
Either way,
want to change this time around.
not too bad.
Going into the next.
They got enough for an op if they want an op.
Now that they have money
TSM
to work
are
with.
Could be
yeah,
no
TSM
armor
are
though. So.
trusting that Sim doesn't need all this util support to go in. That Sim can just frag out. And
One enemy remaining.
how long is that gonna last? I'm excited though. Sim's definitely the GOAT. Out of a lot of duelists and challengers, this is the guy I would trust to do that. And TSM are at arm's reach, finally getting their first round and a half.
Okay, big
Have to
rounds.
go up against
Big
an
rounds.
Odin
Money's low.
on the B side, but the spike is leaning towards the right side of the map. So already some contact off of just reacting to an orb touch there if you're washed, and his Bones still with a paranoia, and he's sitting in wine. They don't, and TSM don't know this. They could be walking into a hail of bullets, but Bones is gonna manage to teleport out thanks to the smoke, so he could get out of wine.
Yeah, this is a good reactive push, though. Dude, look at them. They're picking middle. Then that could have been a thing.
A member down.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, once again, Wash trying to get some early lines with...
Turret, then Molly. Oh, he
Now
insta swing.
Where's the Mac? Nice shot by Iron, though.
Damn,
got
dude.
the dash out.
This guy's got some aim as well.
The spike is still heading
Bones
towards
needs to get one on sight.
A knife and glass.
Is there a good supportive Yoru flash you can do?
Main. Reinforcements on the way from Washington.
Doesn't look like it.
Bones will still get a trade. 2v2 with TSM planting. Still 2 shot will threat for T-Dog, but Wash are not going to get
40 HP, that is so close. Oh my goodness, they'll take it. Win's a win.
2v2 was clean once again for
This
both
is a
teams.
giant round. Everyone's just got no money.
A very fun Ascent that we're currently witnessing so far. This is not as...
He don't get it, he nearly
not
did
as
good
many
here.
shenanigans as that
I mean, he did good to get this so close.
But there's been some good heroic plays coming out from both sides. Wash has an opportunity, or has a chance
Sim
now
gets
to
the attack up out.
spread the lead here as he lead this game by
Honestly,
2.
they're not going to
The
expect
economy
this.
has a not for Sim. He's going to try to go for this pick on middle or catwalk. The smoke, I think he might be up on cat after a contact. A little bit of a misplay.
Take that.
Pick, but it still works. He plotted his team in the first place when 7 threw the flash, but Sim doesn't care.
Oh.
He'll still pretend like...
Oi, 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 oi.
Oh, I was gonna say, wait, Knight got spotted in that smoke, and just gonna leer behind him, and hey, drone for leer, not bad.
This guy plays way too much ranked, man.
Washed already
He's got to be in the team
jump
for
out of
longer.
this market to
He goes for
surprise
some
TSM,
mad
expecting
stuff.
with that mid control
There's
that
a
they
couple
would
of them
up
that
like
really
they
go
usually
for some
do,
mad
and
rank plays.
Sim is only delayed, and he's got now sights up with the op, and as the rest of TSM flooded in, they got kind of cut off, but
Hey, that's nice.
the
Oh,
Ion
that's
to get
nice.
some kills
That was
going,
awesome
and he
from
just
Sim.
gets Goomba stomped by the whole squad of TSM.
That's what I love. Wallbang too. I mean,
One enemy
TSM's back to
remaining.
play as a team.
Good paranoia from Bones.
Yeah,
but
I
just
gotta
a better
start
reaction
looking at this.
out of TSM, and this lead is not escaping anyone. I think the biggest lead we've had is what, 5-2
Should be 9-9
Wash
hit.
at the beginning.
Maybe some kind of mad play with the Buckies.
closing.
They got good ults.
Yeah, and it's definitely, again, different than what we've witnessed on Haven. Haven just one-sided for TSM after like a timeout or something that happened. When they salvaged the rounds that they had on the defensive side and took the attack, it was pretty much GG at that
They're
point.
loose on defense.
But
Yeah,
now
these
Wash
two
with
are
3 ults
really
available.
trying to get picks the whole time.
Knowing
But
this
it's kind of
team,
how this comp
wouldn't
works. I would
surprise
actually like them
especially
to
after
try
a
baiting
Bucky with
each
the
other
dimensional
more and
drift.
play. Like at the moment, they're not like playing the same. Oh boy, they're not playing the same
Kane's gonna
place,
have
but
to do it with,
honestly, they're good.
no help. So that plan is foiled for Wash.
I think it should be heavy. They're fighting
Be a quick one
into.
droning in. You have Knight sitting
Killjoy
in
server.
tree, smoked off though, and just hoping to get good timing as TSM run in and well just tried to meet Sim halfway.
How is Sim still full health after those 3 engages? Oh my god, the overheat.
See, way to go, Vance. You just had to say something.
I
Could
mean,
TSM
he is
even get
gonna
the op
overheat,
back?
right?
That'd be
So-
nice.
They should be fine. They should be
planted.
Oh,
fine.
Walking, go get the op. Oh wait, did the op not get dropped on the high ground? I thought it did.
Yeah, no. At least TSM will
Oh.
pick it up. But
Yeah.
dude, for Sim to
start an
just jump
esports
through,
team.
like, old school
Yeah, the mix well.
Valorant, jump
Hope he
into
does
the
well.
off, and then somehow the Bucky does
He's
not
so
hit him.
popular that he'll do well. I
The
think.
first pick was nice, but right over here,
I think it's
we don't see it, but it's
I think
still-
in
he's
Spain
able
as
to
well. Like esports is
jump
so
in,
big.
force up the Bucky shot, and then there's just so many players of TSM behind him to support him for the kill and to move in for the A site. Now we're tied up 5-5, or sorry, 5-5, 9-9.
Like he'll get
I was gonna
sponsors
talk about
easy.
the amount of ults that are available, at least 5 in the round. And Ziff is one away of getting a full deck here for
Right,
TSM
similar
in this
situation, lose
round.
this again, the
Although
eco.
they're not focusing on that, they're still going back to the default that works. Just trying to activate Sim here with this operator towards A.
Yeah, TSM definitely pacing up. And now after punishing Bones so bad on just the op peak, Wash are not even gonna bother playing at A main this time. And just hoping that once they shoot the KJ turret, that maybe that could be the moment for Bones to be present, but now the teleport for GMD. She's gonna paranoia through hell and even clip some of heaven.
It's kind of nice.
Now GMD can just
Jesus. Oh my God.
yell back at this
I still got one. This is smart though. As they're trying to get the res, they know that someone's gonna swing. It's kind of a distraction.
For Kane and for Knights.
I didn't mind it.
Shock Bolt hit both on that high ground. Kane and Knights.
Oh.
Oh my God.
But Knights heals back.
Whoa.
2v2. Okay, it's just the duelist gang.
Whoa,
from Wash.
my
Jeez.
God, dude. Fair
Knights
play.
with 4
That was
saves
sick.
for Wash.
Bro, that shot on Sim
Yeah,
was
felt like
incredible.
watching Scream back on Raiden,
Yeah,
man.
a 2v4, but again,
That was
you're playing
nuts
against a
from
double
him.
duelist with double ults. I mean, Knights went nuclear that round again. To allow Knights to get this, you have to watch this replay.
Yeah,
there's a
we
little
gotta
bit of
watch this
spaghetti there,
replay.
and it was funny as hell,
This second
but
kill is
man, these
incredible.
plays-
Whoa.
Boom.
Wait,
Yeah, to get
he
that
dinked
heals.
the Yoru.
Knights have taken
Oh no, okay,
just
yeah.
taken damage too from like a shock bolt or something, and I thought that started off really well for TSM and like where
Yeah,
they
the
inserted
second shot
GMD on the
was really
teleport
fast
and
one. Okay.
they had the smokes in place.
Now the
like,
money must be
all the
good,
ducks
bad
were
for
in a row.
everyone.
There's too many flashes on a
1, 2.
4 there for Wash. I mean, it was
2
a
and
decoy
4.
leaders coming through. I don't know if Kane's had another flash on top of that, man. TSM was fully blind throughout the whole time. But they could still
Cracked
fight
arena
here. Like,
player?
they
Yeah,
won-
dude,
they
it's so
won,
fun
sorry,
to
a lot of
watch.
rounds in the past, so
It's
not
just
so
like they
good.
actually
Why
have to
didn't Kane-
produce those rounds to warrant the arena.
the timing on that.
Oh, just clipping the barrel like that.
Yeah, I think Sim's weapon also blocked his own POV. He
Yeah,
probably
it
had on a
did.
right-hand model, and as he tried to outscope, that's when actually Kane Zira peeked through, and it was actually he wasn't able to see him. Sorry, because of the barrel of the op. That's just unlucky timing.
Got the op back though, if you're TSM, so
Yay.
yay. You don't have Sim, that's kind of charged. You got a Hunter's Fury.
And
got
yours
a
probably good for
lockdown. They could
another,
just
right?
Buy the site with
No
just
drone.
pressing the lockdown button.
Oops.
And now you know they're down below too, not even in heaven, but Wash are just playing close with the judge. The
One enemy
TSM
remaining.
not even gonna, I guess, waste any investment here. T-Dog's in a
Yeah,
this
very
one
nice.
and done spot.
They're gonna be scared of
So
the
Wash
op
get up to
now.
11 and we could very much see a
They're
map.
picking up
3.
the op though, right?
And
There
you
we go.
called it right, Lemon
Yeah, they're
Key,
gonna
when
be
you
scared
said
of the
there's
op.
still
They should
100
just
Fury
fast
and
send
lockdown,
it.
there's still a good
I
way
wonder if
that you have
TSM
a
even
double
have
up,
like
go for
a
standard hit
coordinated
towards
fast
the A
rush.
side.
Most people don't just because of
But
K.
when they
Well,
were trying to
most
just
people
move
do
into
honestly,
A,
but
and they're still facing against the op here of Kane
sometimes
Zero
you
when
don't do it
even the
because of KOs
Flash
just
Recon got
wrecking
good
you.
info. These guys don't care if they're getting pinged.
Like a fast
They're
B,
still gonna
but
fight.
if the KO util is
You
good,
might have to
like if you
start
literally just
leveraging
flash,
those ults to make sure that
nade, flash,
you're at
dash
least
sight,
able to get sight control.
done.
But now even harder to do because Iron and Mocking have their own lockdown and Hunter's Fury in round number 21. And 2 rounds away are Wash to be able to push this into a third map, another series.
Whoa.
It's a distance potentially.
Oh, any pings?
Okay.
Nothing got dash out, but and no op for TSM. Just can't afford it or just didn't want to. It's been so impactful.
Honestly, the
for
op
them,
might
and
get him
now
another kill here.
Kane
But Killjoy all go
all the
in.
way at the
Blind
back
ults.
of B.
Wash was tempted to
A blind ult will
Killjoy
not
out.
allow for you to break this lockdown, so this should be
Are they
free
just gonna
real
let him
estate
go into
for
sight?
TSM to take.
Rain is gonna try to get a kill beyond
If
it.
the op doesn't just slice
Uh-oh.
them down, and well, Sim manages to jump above all the competition and slip by their defenses. Hunter's Fury.
That was nice, though.
Huge from T-Dog.
They have to play up. Okay, I was gonna say they have to play close because of the Killjoy up, but now they've just absolutely owned it and they can just play normal. Go back to sight.
Back in TSM, an early paranoia, and Sim tried to follow through, but then they lost eyes on Market. So Kane's gonna dimensional drift car where
Yes.
everybody is hoping to work with
Just
Mocking.
insta ping here.
TSM again, another good start to the round, but maybe a better ending out of Washed. Even despite the lockdown, you
Holy
thought
hell.
TSM had it in the
They're not
back,
taking
and
in.
it's
It
Washed.
felt
Match point.
like Sim
pick,
kind
Sim,
of got
to be
caught
fair,
out.
getting
Like
here
they
for
did really
TSM
good to
in.
get the kill. And then
But
they had to
Kane's
just get
dimensional
out of there.
drift
As soon as
just
that
got
Omen
way too
flash
much
goes
info here.
off,
Free
they got to
kill
get
from
out of there and
Mocking
just
to
play
take
normal,
towards that
right?
B
The
main.
reason they go in aggro is the Killjoy,
It was
and
just
then
again like Sim had
and they
a
just
nice
kinda
entry at the very
stayed.
beginning, but then was kind of
It's like the
out in
original
open after he
call
got that
came in
push
to play
into the
aggro.
market. stayed out.
Then
the
no one
recon
really
guard
understood
tried to
why
clear
they're
it
playing
out, and
aggro.
the Owl Drone just kind of like stopped it like a deer in the headlights.
3?
And
What is
he
the
left
next map?
himself exposed to
Sunset?
Kane,
Dude, it's
which
always
then
Sunset. People love
makes
Sunset at the
TSM lose
moment.
the whole control towards Switch and
Watched
Logs.
so much Sunset
While
in the
everybody
past
was
2
still playing
weeks.
so far back here towards the back of the B side and B main, so that's just unfortunate towards the end. Great util for Washed. Now
Wash is so
far
good
away
at-
for these ults for TSM.
Wash are good at getting damage in the early round, mostly on the B side. A main, that's been going more TSM's way, and maybe they're sensing that too. Already heading that direction, going through all the one-way smokes from Bones and getting a pick onto Kane and Elbow. Things are boding well for TSM.
One
But if you're
duelist
TSM
via
fan, you know,
smokes.
you
It's a
gotta just
giant
wait
win.
until they actually win.
Not so much.
And Sim continues. Now he's gonna pull rotates towards B, and he's got Knights' attention, and the ball is not rolling for TSM despite, you know, the first couple of picks going their way. I thought they'd be all playing it up at A by now.
Well, there we're going for the 1v3.
So 1v1, but you're playing
We've
against
got a
Knights
turret
here.
as well to spot Heaven.
At least he has so much utility for the hold. The door closes, it's being broken. Now he knows that his opponent is close to door.
You swing off as soon as the turret shoots.
It's
No,
watching Heaven.
don't trust the turret, I guess.
Yeah, it's watching Heaven, so.
Damn, nice
Oh, it's going the other
1v3.
way. Ah.
Keeps him believing. 3
I mean, it's
chances
still
down
pretty
to
good,
2.
right? The doors to, if it
Yeah,
gets
just the
broken up,
Killjoy
it's coming
kill over
from
towards
main, or
here
from
was just too
three.
much.
The
It is a little bit
turret's
hard for
watching
Killjoy
Heaven, he has
because like
everything
you
in
kind of have to play for the
potential in his
Omen, like
arsenal to
there's
be able
no
to fight that
smokes, but to
1v1.
cross back
And
area,
Sim,
like the Killjoy is so
just
committed
similar
so
to what we
early
saw
on that
previously is
can't even be mad.
the man of the hour that's able to keep TSM alive here in these clutch scenarios. Also, actually a 1v3 pretty much at that point for him to win. Although the 2 kills that he got were just instant trades.
There's duels everywhere. There's duels at P main, there's duels in mid, scuffles in tree. Like, it's kind of TSM conforming to the chaotic style of Washed. Now, after getting sussed out there, TSM gonna back out of A, only for a second. And Bones has a one-way there, and he sees nothing. So he's getting comfortable. Now you definitely heard something. He gets ready for paranoia.
Shadows traveling.
Meanwhile, B side's the same thing. They're still throwing this nanostorm towards B main, forcing a turret out. There's no pushes this time around though from anybody on B main, so TSM's not looking to regain that space on B. This might still finish towards a split
But
towards the
no
A site,
smoke for a little bit.
especially if you're trying to recon to get Sim across here and getting more control up towards M1 and M2.
Yeah, it's like TSM left mid open on purpose so they could just
Well, that's
see
unlucky.
if Wash would go for a cheeky
He
flank
didn't do
after
enough
they got
damage.
nothing off the mocking drone. Now with this mid control,
Shot dart missed too, so he's gonna have to shoot it to break it so they know the jet's there now.
Good amount of pressure. Mid pressure to try draw
30 seconds
the
left.
3rd person off here.
it's just the early
25
lockdown
seconds,
on B,
3
just
people
being
on
that
A.
paranoid about it, and TSM are happy with that.
Someone's
Gonna
gonna
just
frag
be
out
aggressive
heavy.
over at A,
Did the close
and
of the
Wash
door is
are gonna stand
devastating
there
with the
and try and
Odin here.
prevent this from happening, and Wash
That
are
was
just
nice. This
one
guy
kill
took
away,
over, by the
32
way.
to
The
10.
Yori did so good.
We will be deciding this on Sunset. Who is going to our final, our a
Not bad.
qualifier, or an invitee?